Hello and welcome to a quick overview of the prototype game Smash Hit, where players can bid on, produce, and invest in movie scripts they think will be profitable in order to make the most money and win the game. Here are the components of the game. The script, a container that holds and reveals movie cards. Movie cards represent specific movies up for production and feature information that can help players make their decision on whether or not to bid or invest. Industry cards are cards players can use at various stages in the game to sway the game in their favor. And award cards award money for successfully meeting specific criteria at the end of the game. Each player starts with 4 industry cards and $130 million. The movie cards are shuffled and 8 cards are secretly drawn and placed into the script, with the first card partially displayed through the front window on page 1. The game is comprised of 8 rounds, 1 for each script for sale, and contains 4 phases per round. In the first phase, a script is placed up for auction. Players take turns bidding as more and more information about the script is revealed. It's a bit like movie trivia meets Texas Hold'em. We start with basic information like the genre, source, rating, and budget, and players bid on the script knowing only this information. After the first round of bidding, we reveal some keywords that describe features of the movie. We do another round of bidding and then reveal the final keywords. Players can play industry cards marked Script Phase at any time in this process. The script goes to the highest bidder. That player becomes the owner of the script and executive producer, or EP, of the movie. Then we enter the second phase, where the EP puts in a certain amount of money for the budget of the movie. They must at least match the proposed budget, but can put in up to twice as much. Each movie has a predetermined return multiplier to be revealed at the end of the round. Players will multiply their contribution to the budget by the return multiplier to determine how much money they've gained or lost. For example, if the EP puts in $100 million for the budget and the return multiplier is revealed to be 2.0, the player will double their money. Bigger budgets mean bigger profits, but be careful because not every movie is a winner. A movie could have a return multiplier as low as 0.25. Meaning a player who put in $100 million could lose up to $75 million. If not sure about a movie's chances, the EP has the opportunity to discard 2 industry cards to privately look at the early buzz of the movie. This is a percentage value that expresses the quality of the script. Higher percentages mean better movies, which can be a good indicator of the movie's potential success, but not always. After the EP puts in his contribution to the budget, other players now have a chance to do so as well. They can co-finance by putting in additional money in order to share in the profits, but must first negotiate with the EP and pay a one-time flat fee. For example, a player wants to put in $20 million to the budget and offers to pay the EP $5 million as their fee. But the EP is very confident the movie will be profitable. He's seen the early buzz and thinks that a $5 million fee is way too low and asks for $10 million instead. Player 2 agrees and pays the $10 million directly to the EP and then puts in their $20 million toward the budget. The total combined budget of all players cannot exceed 3 times the proposed budget of the movie. Players can play industry cards marked Budget Phase at any time in this process. After all players have put in their contributions, we move to Phase 3 and reveal the movie and return multiplier. We now learn the real-life movie the script has been alluding to, as well as the real return based on the movie's budget and actual box office. At this point, players can modify the return multiplier both positively and negatively by playing industry cards marked Release Phase. After all cards are played, players win or lose money according to the final total return from all the cards and the return multiplier of the movie. The movie card in play is carefully removed, revealing the next card. This becomes the new script for the next round. The EP keeps the movie card and all industry cards played on it. This will be used to give out awards at the end of the game. Then we move to Phase 4, where players can buy or sell industry cards. They can pay $10 million to draw a card from the deck, or sell one back for $5 million. This card is placed at the bottom of the deck. Players can also sell cards to other players, either disclosed or undisclosed, for a negotiated price. This concludes the round, and we begin a new round with the newly revealed script and start back at Phase 1. After all 8 scripts have been purchased and produced, the game is over. The awards are handed out, and the player with the most money wins.